Hello, this is Carmel Mealand, Regional Sales Manager, and this is a big shout out to the Great Clean Solutions team. I was invited by Your Red Jackets, Douglas, Lori J, and Bev to share a booking tip with all of you. Now, we know that the easiest and the fastest way to share Norwex is to do it at a party, right? We have more people there. They're able to hear about our amazing products. They're able to see some of the products in action, and they get very excited and want more Norwex. Now, maybe some of you don't have the parties on your calendar right now that you would like. So I'm guessing you're working, you're connecting, you're contacting, you're inviting people to host, and that's great. But we don't want to wait around until our party calendar gets exactly where we need it to be to share Norwex. So here's a tip that can help you. Number one, share Norwex with people right away. Number two, create more safe havens. Number three, help people and thank them for sharing Norwex. And number four, help you to have more sales and income. And number five, help you get bookings in the future. So I'm sure I've piqued your interest now, right, with this idea. And really, it's not a new concept, but it's a new way to use the concept of a U+2 or a UN2. This is a concept where you would invite someone that they're the you, a friend, a customer, a coworker, a neighbor, somebody who'd be willing to share Norwex with 2 or 3 other people. And there's the +2, right? So first thing though is we would always invite all of these people to host a party because we know that is the best way for them to share Norwex, the best way for them to get free things, and it is the quickest way for us to build our business. Now, we don't want to though wait around for the parties to fall from the sky onto our calendar because we might be waiting a long time, right? So we need to take action. We don't want to wait to start our business this year until we have our parties in place. We want to start our business now. And you can do that with the U+2 concept. So you want to invite someone in your life to have 2 or 3 friends join you for a U+2. And you can call it a small gathering or whatever works for you. Now, if they say no thanks to the party, then you can say, oh my gosh, then I might have the perfect thing for you. What do you think about this? I would love to thank you with a gift if you'd be willing to invite 2 or 3 friends to join us for just 20 minutes or so to hear about Norwex. We can do it at my house, we can do it at your house, we can do it at a coffee shop, at your work, wherever it works for you and your friends. So here's what that would look like. It would take about 20 minutes or so. I would talk about a couple of my favorite products and maybe even bring something new because I know that you really love Norwex and are probably curious to see what's new. And I might even have you share real quick about your favorite product. I'll bring something to demonstrate so that all of your friends can really see Norwex in action. Then I'll talk about what specials are going on this month if they want to take advantage of those. I'll share catalogs with them and give them the chance to shop. It's going to be fun. It's going to be information, not obligation, but you and I both know that people really find Norwex exciting. And once they get a chance to learn about it, they're probably going to want to shop. And as a thank you to you, I will be bringing one of your favorite Norwex items to give you because you were kind enough to introduce me to 2 or 3 other people. How does that sound to you? So there you go. You've just set up a U+2. Now, number one, you've invited them to host first. And for whatever reason, they say, no, now is not the time. Number two, you're saying, hey, I might have the perfect thing for you then. And you kind of explain what that would look like, how much time, kind of the involvement. You just do a real quick overview so they know what to expect. And then you invite them to do that. And the cool thing about a U+2 is that you literally can contact someone today and you could have on the calendar for this afternoon or tonight or tomorrow morning. And in fact, you can do multiple U+2 events in one day. So what a great way to really fill those gaps in your calendar, help other people learn about Norwex, meet new people, thank and appreciate the people that we already have in our lives that love Norwex with a thank you gift, and potentially book parties. So here's how that part would look. After you've done the U+2 and you've talked about a couple of products, you've demonstrated something quick and easy, you've answered some questions, you've shared the catalogs with them and so on. You say, hey, I'm going to be putting an order in this week and I would love to include your order. Would there be anything you'd like to take advantage of? And then let them take a look and say, oh, and by the way, hosts who host with Norwex on average get $200 or $300 in free Norwex. So if you're thinking, you kind of like this idea and you think you might like to get a few things, or you're curious to see what else we have, we would love to have one of you ladies consider hosting a party in the next 2 to 4 weeks. And when you do that, We could take any orders that you have tonight and we could put those in under whoever wants to book that party. And guess what? You're already going to have orders in towards your host rewards. So who would like to book that party and be that party host? And we'll put all these orders in towards that. And then, just as an aside, you would want to be sure that you direct ship each of those orders to them so they have them right away. They don't need to wait for the party to happen, but they're going to be far less likely to cancel or reschedule because they already have orders in towards the party that are going to count towards their host rewards. So that's going to get you sales right now. That's going to get you more new customers who are excited about Norwex. That's also going to get you a party in the next 2 to 4 weeks. And they're going to be very likely to hold that party because they already have sales coming in. Okay, so now you might be thinking, well, who in the world would I offer this to? So number one, of course, anybody who hosted in the past, because we want to invite them to rehost and to bring some friends who are new to Norwex to their party. And if they say no thanks, of course, we've got the U+2 option. Now, you might also invite your really good customers who love Norwex, but they really are just not into partying. For whatever reason, they don't want to have people over at their home, or they're just not into doing bigger gatherings. They're the perfect candidate to get a thank you gift from you for introducing 2 or 3 friends to Norwex, because it's not that they wouldn't introduce it. They love it enough to be a good customer, but yet they just haven't had or don't want to take advantage of the opportunity to host because for whatever reason, it's not good for them to do in their home. And then finally, of course, anybody that you've met along the way who is kind of curious about Norwex, but yet they're just not sure. Because it's really tough, I think, this is my opinion, I think it's tougher to get somebody who's new to Norwex to consider hosting if they haven't seen a little bit of the product in action and they don't necessarily get it. Because their first thought is, oh my gosh, what am I going to say to these people if I host a party because I don't know anything about this product? So do a quick U+2 with them and their friends, and they're going to be able to see enough to get excited, to be enticed and motivated, and they're far more likely then to book a regular party because now they get it. Now they can have something that they can share with their friends and family when they invite them, and it's going to be a lot more successful for them and for you. So those are some people that you could include in this U+2 concept. But remember, we're always offering the booking first. This is just a great option as a second choice. Now, if you have somebody that has said, no way, no how, I never do parties, well then of course, don't offer them a party again. They've already told you that. Go right for the U+2 option. It's really short, it's really fun, there's no obligation, and you're going to have a thank you gift for them when they do. So there you go, my friends. Check in with your jacket leaders because I think they're going to have a little bit of a fun challenge that they're going to share with you to get things kicked off here for the new year. So good luck with your U+2s. Keep on sharing Norwex everywhere you go. And thank you all so much for the difference that you make when you share the products with others. Bye-bye.